So what we've got here is a 1990 Dodge Power Ram 150. It's sitting for a good number of years here. All the tires seem to have air. This one's a little low. Back's full of more trees and stuff. But it looks to be pretty clean. It is a 4x4. I don't know much about these, but it appears to be a V8. Dash is pretty clean. Seat's pretty clean. I think it has, let's see, 110,000 miles on it. Everything seems to be in one piece in the dash here. All the buttons feel like they would work if it had power. Key is in it, so that's good. Pretty clean inside, just dirty. Got some spark plugs here, bolts, electrical tape. But under the hood appears to be a V8. That's what it looks like to me. We'll get this cleaned up. They think the starter is bad on it. That's why it was parked for so long and then just never touched. Right up to level. Looks pretty clean. Looks low. I don't see anything on the top of the radiator. It is an automatic. Transmission fluid, pretty bad looking. No longer red at all. Looks okay. A little bit of stuff in there, but no mouse nest. Appears, from what I can see, to be a body injection system on there, not a carburetor, so that is good. Hopefully that should still work. And it says, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Holley down there on the bottom. Like I said, don't know much about these, but we're gonna see if we can get this one running. Belts, pretty dry rotted and cracked, don't look too good. We're missing one belt here, goes over to this. I'm assuming this is the air pump, and it is completely locked up. So that would probably be why that belt is missing. That will not spin. So we'll just leave that off for now. I want to show a quick look at the bottom of this truck. I know these Dodges are pretty notorious for rotting out, but this one appears to be very solid. Rockers look good, even the bed behind the rear tire. No rust at all on either side. Doors are looking good on the bottoms. And we check the cab. Looks good on top. A little rust on the roof, but just surface from it having no paint. All the rails look good around the top of the cab. Pretty much a rust-free truck. There's the rockers. Look pretty much brand new. Essentially no rust on this truck at all whatsoever. So go ahead and get this cleaned up the rest of the way, pressure washed, and we will see what it does. So here it is, all washed up. Looking pretty good. See under the hood, cleaned up really nice under the hood. Mostly everything was just covered in dust. See how clean everything really is under here. I mean, even like the coolant bottles and stuff are completely see-through still. They're not all yellowed up. Just went ahead and threw a battery in it. Light came on under the hood, so that's a good sign. Key on. Yeah. No start. Well, it seems to be turning over now. Cycle the key a bunch of times, see if we can get fuel pressure. Maybe the starter was just from sitting. Oh, a little something there. Just trying. No idea how old the gas is in this tank. Okay, so we have no fuel to the auto body injection here, so this is our feed line. Turn the key, nothing happens. Alright, so lifted up one side of the bed here, took all the bolts out of one side, loosened all the ones on the other, and put a jack under it. And as you can see, we can access the fuel pump. I pulled off these two lines and cycled the key and still no fuel. So what we're going to do now is I've started to break free the retaining nut. We're going to pull the sending unit out and see what is going on with the pump inside. Alright, so got the sending unit pulled out of the truck. Yeah, taken apart on the bench here. Here's the pump. Looks to be in good shape. But who knows, just based on looks, what the condition of the pump is. And it was not turning. I have an 18 volt Milwaukee battery here, and what I did is I gave the pump straight 18 volts to the back of the pump. It sparked. I took it off again. I put it on. It sparked. I took it off and put it on again, and then the pump started turning. So I don't know about the condition of the pump, but it should at least pump fuel now. All right, so if I take the positive here and touch it, you can hear the pump runs. Put it in the truck and see if we can get some fuel up to the throttle body. Well, it's the next day here. I ended up fighting with that pump yesterday. Got it all put in. Still wasn't getting any fuel pressure to the throttle body up here. Went ahead and took the old pump back out of the hangar and gave it power. Actually dumped it in this bucket of fuel, powered it up, and nothing came out. So it sounds like it's running, but it doesn't run. So we went to O'Reilly's, picked up a spare or a second pump for this. Changed it out, dropped it back in the tank, put the bed back down, and I had the line pulled off the throttle body. We had fuel going up to it when you cycled the key. So I went ahead and put this all back together, and now if we go inside and turn the key, it fires right out. So already went and topped off the fluid on the radiator. It was about a half a gallon low. Seems to have good oil pressure. Runs good. Very quiet. Driver power window works. Passenger window works. That's all good. Check the AC. Fans on. Let's see if compressor's running. Has any charge in the system. Oh yeah, compressor's spinning, clutch came on. Oh yeah, it's starting to get cold. Box shut all the way. Rear view mirror fell off, unglued itself from the window from sitting. But other than that, it seems to run good. Close the hood. We'll go take it for a drive around the block, see what it does. There's 40 miles an hour right there. Cruising with the AC on. Extremely smooth considering how long it's been sitting. Surprised there's no big flat spots in the tires, but it just cruises right along here. Brakes work good. Oh yeah, it locks up all fours. Very good. Very good brakes. Alright, let's do a hard acceleration test here. Let's see what it's got for power. See if it'll spin the tires in the dirt here. Oh yeah, spun them a little bit. That's to the mat. Let's see, 30. And there's 40. Definitely not fast, but it runs, it drives, does all the things it's supposed to do. So I consider that a success. Turn around here, see if the four-wheel drive works. So let's see here, four-wheel drive. Over. I think we're in 4 high. Try and get 4 low there. Might have to be rolling. throw it in neutral. Yep, that felt like 4 low all the way down and back. Yep, definitely low range. Let's put it in reverse and see if it spin the front tires here. Nope. So we have low range, but we are not engaging on the front axle. So I believe on this truck that is all air actuated, and probably a mouse or something ate through one of the vacuum lines and it's just not engaging. But other than that, everything else seems to be working. AC is still blowing cold. Pretty nice in here with the windows up. Super smooth. So I think that is that for this truck. Brought it from sitting in a field to a running, driving, working truck. Not too much work, pretty simple, pretty easy, and it'll live on another day. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.